Hi, everybody. Good to see you today. Happy holidays. I'm Tom Leahy, managing partner here at Optimum Ed. Thanks for joining us. Today, I'm going to talk about college this coming year. And for those of you who are waiting for some aha moment, well, you're probably going to be disappointed a little bit. But I thought, as 2020 comes to a close, it might be a good idea, a good time for some wisdom. Wisdom learned over the past 25 years of helping dozens and dozens of young people find a way forward, plus a lifetime of lessons learned. So, what about college in the new year? I'm sorry to report that what we've experienced in 2020 will continue to frustrate and challenge educators, families, and students in 2021. Like the pandemic behind it, the landscape is evolving every day, every month, every semester. The normal is being redefined from the delivery of classes to the process of admissions. The rules are changing. I can tell you that our online campus populations are shrinking as the delivery of online education explodes. The economics of that are yet to be played out. They project that as of 2022, there will be like 133 million new employment roles, which we don't even know exist right now, primarily driven by technological advances. And I'm told that 80% of the jobs that lost due to the pandemic were in non-degree positions, held by workers without post-secondary education. And mental health concerns continue to grow. A study by the National Center for Educational Statistics reported that like 19.9 million first-time students, college students, had mental health challenges. 60% also suffered from anxiety, 40% from depression. Gives you some idea of the situation. So now the wisdom that was promised. If I've learned anything over the years I've been involved with admissions and financial aid, it's this. First, college degree has value, even in a non-degree job. But we have to look at the educational leverage with respect to the investment versus the value delivered. The current unemployment crisis certainly underscores the need for higher education. So success, and by that I mean receiving a return on that investment made in earning a college degree, is determined in large part by the chosen academic path and the right fit college or university. Okay, second, planning is crucial. We can no longer send our children off to college to find themselves, because we've proven over the past several years that the result is simply academic chaos and inefficiency. Our track record is dismal. 30% first-time college students drop out first year. We're only graduating about 33% in 4 years, and just under 50% of those who start college never earn a degree. Students are changing majors on average 3 times. Many change colleges. All of that creates more time and more expense. We need to do a better job planning. Third, it's okay to be average. Let me say that again. It's okay to be average. We have well-meaning parents, even educators, and students themselves set the stage for failure because of imposed expectations that the student is not capable of fulfilling. And the resulting loss of self-esteem and self-confidence is so detrimental and hard to overcome. You remember my earlier comment about mental health? You need to keep that in mind. It's also why we see folks trying to manipulate the admission system. Last, the end game, the return on investment, is the job and career, not the college degree or that academic major that was earned or pursued. Education is a tool, as is the money we invest toward that end. So college in 2021, the landscape is changing, yeah, but we don't know how. But for the individual student, what is important has not changed. Have a goal, determine direction, and make a plan to get there. And then implement that plan and don't look back. And while we plan for college, we must also prepare for life. And to that end, I'd like to share a personal story. So growing up, my father always fancied himself to be a writer. His dream was to publish a novel. Wherever we lived, there was always a place for his writing. I remember falling asleep to the sound of the clicking keys of an old Remington typewriter, and that was replaced with an IBM Selectric, and then a word processor, and finally a laptop. But no matter where the location or the writing instrument, on the wall above it hung a framed quotation. I read those words so many times over the years that they became a way of life for me. It wasn't until much later that I discovered the author of those insightful words was Calvin Coolidge. And they ring as true today as they did when they were first spoken almost a century ago. It was Dad's mantra, and he unknowingly instilled it in me. I'd like to share the quote with you. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. You may find it interesting that my father published his first book when he was 75. Persistence and determination, I guess. I'm Tom Leahy, managing partner of OptumMed, and no matter who they are, where they are, or what their circumstance, we can help any young person find a way forward. From the staff at OptumMed, Candace Suarez, Amanda Team, and myself, we wish you and your family a happy and fulfilling new year.